get my shoes and out the door. 5, I'm alive. 6, 7, 8, feeling great. 9, gonna shine, life is good. I'm doing fine. 10, gonna do it right and do it again, yeah. I look into the sky with all the beautiful color, but there's more than just for me, so gonna share it with another. I got to show, to give, let out. I want to sing and shout. Take a look and see a beautiful morning that turns into a beautiful evening, and together make a beautiful life. And if you wanna see,
I've been in here and people are roaring with laughter, so.
It's a dirty showroom.
Well, it's clean dirt.
Forgive me, but the best restaurants of the world are here in Vegas. I mean, you have here the best of the best.
Yes.
So we have many celebrity here. The Harley Madison come over here, and the Usher come over here many often, and the Paris Hilton come here, and Britney Spears came over here like 2 weeks ago.
Well, I'm dating myself, but it's okay. Nobody else will. Oh.
That's so Vegas.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome to That's So Vegas TV. I'm your host, again and always, Christine McKellar. We're live here at the WCOBM Network studio right off of Las Vegas Boulevard. And because the holidays are coming up, you'll notice I'm in red and I'm wearing a diamond heart. I have some guests here today that I'd love to introduce you to. We have Jeff and his beautiful wife, Angela Larson.
Thank you.
And we actually, your enthusiasm for health and health food and positive thinking and all that is what brought me to ask you on the show. We were at a wonderful event at Bellagio, sponsored by a real sweetheart, Bruce Marin, who I adore, in the Cosmo. And again, we got talking about, and then you mentioned you have all these wonderful products too that you represent. So in light of the upcoming Valentine's holiday, we're going to talk fun, festive stuff, and we have chocolate and coffee. So number one, the company, Excellent Choice, right?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent choice.
Is there a play on words? Because when I saw the cell, like in body cells, is that how they did it, or is it really just excellent?
It's just excellent. I think that's the big thing with the company.
So I overthought that. I'm going, cell. Certainly.
That's an interesting take on that.
So tell me a little bit about how, I know that you were an actor when you were younger, and you have all kinds of things. You have a desire to start an orphanage.
I do. Yes.
You two are, but how did you get involved with this company? And tell us a little bit about the background.
Excellent choice. I mean, where do you start from? I mean, it's just an opportunity that came onto us. They're a health and beauty company, obvious.
Right.
It fits in with my passion with food and stuff that goes into your body.
Right.
We're lucky enough to run into some friends that introduced us to the company. A gentleman named JR, or Johnny Reed, that you got to meet at the show the other night. It was actually kind of his brainchild. He was living over in Thailand, and he was helping out some kids over there and that, and he just came up with the idea with Excellent Choice. He came back and met another gentleman who lives locally named Dave Flynn.
Mm-hmm. Dave's the one I met, right?
Yeah, Dave's the one you met. Yeah, he's lived locally for 20 years.
He's the one that looks like he should be a football player.
Yeah.
Right? And then JR is the one with the Buddha.
Yeah, he had the Buddha.
Buddha necklace. Yeah, it was quite an eclectic group we had going on there. Had a lot of fun. So their philosophy then is and we are going to talk, you've got to stay here for all 4 segments. We're going to talk about the skincare that is diamond and infused, and
diamond and gold,
but we have sexy chocolates and stuff and some coffee coming up. So back to the company, you have a were you in? I mean, obviously you could have gone into any type of business. What about their philosophy did you like the most? What pulled you right in? You must have had a vibe.
And we did, and it was one of my friends, actually, John Anthony. He's a local restaurateur, another guy really passionate about food. He gave me a chocolate one day, which is basically how easy this company is. He actually gave me one of the probiotic chocolates. I had been suffering from heartburn for my whole life, and I tried everything, and I just tend to stay away from the pharmaceutical stuff, just we both know why that is.
Yes, we can.
And the cool thing was, he gave me this chocolate, the next thing I know, I lost my heartburn. My heartburn went away. You know, so
Oh.
you know, there's another gentleman involved his name is Dr. John Taylor, and he's
Okay.
he's the formulator, and it's all about health and putting the right things in products. So it's really
You know, more and more. I mean, the whole, my guest last week, it was a fun show. I was telling you about it. Brenda Gonzalez, she's one of the owners of one of the first all-female marijuana dispensaries. Woman's never gotten high in her life. You know, although my other guest started that whole thing in the 60s, Jeffrey. But again, the CBDs, do these have any of the CBDs, the cannabinoid, whatever you call them, in the product? Or
No,
you're just
no,
going
not at
for,
all.
what kind of antioxidants are we talking about?
well
Green tea?
with the let's just go with the probiotic. Right, that's the one who
And
took my heartburn.
Yep.
This one.
Yeah, it's the probiotic chocolate. It basically, the antioxidants are in the dark chocolate. So dark chocolate's really healthy for you. Dr. John Taylor, he actually wrote the book on probiotics. So he goes back that far, and he says this is his best delivery system he's ever come up with. You know, the mixture of the dark chocolate and letting it come down your system really helps it. You know.
I'm even seeing some of the more popular people that we're familiar with. I don't want to give them brand names, but more and more even in the markets, you're seeing that they're 98.
Oh,
85.
yes.
Do you have any idea what percent of dark chocolate you can have before it really tastes horrible?
Well, I don't think it ever hits that point, does it? I mean, it's
don't know.
chocolate. And you know, the one confusion people have with chocolate is like they mix dark chocolate with milk chocolate, where dark chocolate really has very little sugar in it,
Right.
and it's just a heck of a lot healthier for you.
You know, we talked about a mutual friend who I'm going to give him a shout out because we adore him, and that's Chef Matt Piekarski. He's now at Hex
Yeah.
Kitchen, and he's a big advocate. You know, have you been through the tour there where they have the dark chocolate
Yeah,
and all the beans?
I was actually there yesterday because I actually sell food to them. So.
Oh, great. I didn't know you did that too. Well, I had to
my
get you on the show then. So you're a food distributor as well.
Yeah, no, I work with McKellar Wild Harvest, but you know, Excellent Choice is our company that we're doing now too. So
So yeah, you do know some of the best chefs in
Yeah,
town, I
I do.
imagine. They're getting pickier and pickier too, by the way.
yeah,
Yes.
But I think the public is becoming a lot pickier about what they eat. And again, just to touch on it briefly, I know that we're passionately concerned about why cancer to me is epidemic
Yeah.
these days. And autism, I mean, all these things. And I think we
Yes.
have to all agree that it's got to have something to do. You know, the old joke, oh, it's in the water.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to be. Where do you think it's coming from?
Right.
We'll get back to the
to that
chocolates,
chocolate.
but
you know, I mean, it's just the combination of the food we're eating and the other substances that are out there. You know, the medicines that we're being given. I mean, I think it's a full combination of everything. It would take, you know, with something like with Excellent Choice, why my passion was for them is because they have gone back into what man really should be eating. You know, they're
okay, we're getting to the root or the being of the matter.
Yeah,
right
so,
here,
so
right
it's going
now.
back to like you should eat like our grandparents did. You know, they had
Right.
apples and natural food, and now there's just a lot of different things out there. I think so.
Right, and I know sugar is the enemy, so to
Yes.
speak. So you
Yeah.
don't? Do you have a particular sugar substitute in these products, or?
No, it's basically natural dark cacao chocolate, and you know it equals, you know, just to get a sugar count out. If you eat 2 of the chocolate, it's like eating an apple. As of where if you ate milk chocolate, it has a ton more. So as far as the sugar content and all that, it's really
Yeah,
healthy
Chef
for you.
explained that to me. You know how they had to you have to add all that to make it milk chocolate.
Right,
And,
right.
Wow. So the quality of product, I guess you would say, and they must have can people sign up and be a distributor for this product
Yeah,
as well? Or?
you definitely can. I mean, it's I recommend that you try the products and get a passion for the products first, obviously.
Okay.
But you know, we're part of a $197 million home-based business company. You know,
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just, you know, it's one of the growing trends, and what I really love about it too is that it's an opportunity to help people.
I was just
you know.
going to say that you could spread the word by spreading,
Yeah.
you
Your,
know,
your
the
passion.
Well, and you're
speaks for
and
you.
you're helping people. I mean, if you look at America right now, we've got
obesity and all
yeah,
that stuff.
Well, that, but I mean, also most people don't have a savings account. Most people don't have retirement. So having a second
supplement
business,
your-
it supplements your income and it helps you get ahead. You know, most people aren't able to save. So if you're able to, even if I can introduce somebody to my chocolates
Right.
and they can make a little extra money, they can move on.
Okay, that's good. We're going to have to take a little break here. I have to give a shout out to my sponsor. The sponsor of the show is the Red Roof Inn on Paradise. It's across from the Hard Rock Hotel. No resort fees, no parking fees. Almost said parking fees. It's pet friendly. And they're actually all over the country, the Red Roof Inns. But
Nice.
we'll be back in a moment. Don't go away.